Hi, welcome to NYTV8. My name is Bill2. I'm a licensed real estate broker for the state of New York. Today we're going to speak about forms of ownership of real estate, real property. The first type of form of ownership would be a single person's owning a piece of real estate. That form of ownership is called ownership in severalty. Now, severalty, the modern word several means many. The word severalty means one, to sever away others, remaining one. So that's an old word called severalty, meaning one. When you own real estate as one person, we must concern ourselves to prepare a will. Now, a will is a prepared document obviously at a time of a person's life, where they will dictate how their estate will be dispersed, hopefully among family members or relatives and friends. Severalty do need to compute a will at one time should a person unexpectedly passes away, either through death or an accident. That estate has to know where it goes. And if there's no will, then the court will have to step in and assign an administrator or administratrix, which is usually a court-appointed attorney, to locate the immediate family members to see how that estate is dispersed. Now, an estate is basically possessions owned by that person. An estate can be a combination of personal property, real property, and money. And that estate has to be dispersed if a person has these type of possessions. Next form of ownership in real estate is called tenants in common. Now, tenants in common are usually used for, I would say, for business purchases, where you would like to buy a piece of real estate with a partner that's not really related to you, but it's a business venture. And since you're not related as a relative and you're buying it as a business venture, you would put money in as partners. Let's say if you have three people putting money together to buy a piece of real estate, what happens again if one person dies or passes away? What happens to that one person's partnership, which is, if it's three people, it'd be 33.33% ownership. What happens to that 33.33? In tenants in common, it does not automatically roll over to the remaining partners, just like joint tenancy. But in a tenancy in common situation, that person should have already prepared a will on where that 33.33% should go, and probably be a member of the family, a relative per se, named in the will. That is very popular for business purchases, unless, of course, you choose to go with joint tenancy, which will be left behind to the other owners of the property. That is one person's choice. Now, to be clear on tenancy in common, there is no right of survivorship, as compared to joint tenancy, where there is a right of survivorship. If one person dies, the remaining partner gets the shares of ownership. All right, now we go to ownership as a business entity. Now, when you own your primary residence, we highly suggest that you put it under your personal name. This way, obviously, you have tax advantages, etc., etc. If you're interested in purchasing property as investment property, we highly suggest that you may look into other types of entities in ownership, such as maybe forming a corporation or LLC, which is limited liability company, to purchase investment properties, because should the investment not work out to your benefit, you are not personally affected, which may be connected to all your other assets, such as your primary residence. So it's very important to consult your attorney should you want to purchase investment properties, and decide what type of ownership, what form of ownership, should you have partners involved, etc., etc. That is highly recommended if you're interested in purchasing investment properties. Well, thank you for joining us at NYTV8. Again, my name is Bill2, licensed real estate broker for the state of New York, and see you again.